Today, I'm gonna be sharing with you 5 cars which you should avoid in Car Dealership Tycoon. Comment down below if you agree or disagree with this list, but make sure you stick to the end to find out what my opinions are. Also, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100k by the end of the year. We're getting close to 90k, so please go down there, contribute, and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, I am being swallowed into the... Are you like, who are you guys? So, today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be going over cars which, just please don't buy them. All the cars in this game are very nice, except there are a fair few which, I hate. I like, well, not hate, but they're just really bad. So, yeah, stick to the end. But no, in all seriousness, these cars, I really would not recommend buying them for a multitude of reasons. Mainly because of how, how pricey they are. But also due to the fact that, you know, half these cars are Robux. Oh, wow, they have the 2 rarest cars in the game. What am I supposed to say? But yes, ladies and gentlemen, the cars you should avoid. Now, I said earlier they're for a multitude... Oh my god, stupid hamburger. Bro, what the f... What is this thing, bro? Jeff, I made a car for you. Oh, that looks...
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I mean, it looks like me. It looks awful. Any car in this spec is already number 1 on this list. Any car in a spec like this, automatically number 1 on this list. Why is everyone, like, hot dogging their car? So, kicking off this list at number 5. Now, this is gonna sound very mean, but there's a reason I put this at number 5. It's because I quite like them. Essentially, any of these, really. As you know, love Offbrand. Just, what are you doing in my face?
You sent me a message first, yeah? I live in Smethwick, Birmingham. If you want the f***ing brawl, come down Smethwick Hospitality.
As you know, a lot of off-brand cars have been starting to pop up, with, you know, copyright and everything. And they've started adding a bunch of these, you know, off-brand cars. So, for example, take this Ferrari, right? It's supposed to be an F8. It looks nothing. I mean, it looks a bit like one, but it's not an F8, let's be real. And these off-brand cars, you know, they're alright for their stats and everything. But in terms of look, yeah, look, the Ferraris look goofy. The Ferraris look goofy. Even Mr. I can't say that in a British accent.
Okay, that was it.
Mr. No Elbows here. Mr. No Elbows here even thinks that these Ferraris look goofy, and he's not wrong. I mean, you can buy these cars if you like Ferraris. You know, Ferraris, they sound really good, but...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No one talk about that. Timurari La Timurari. Yeah, I can't lie, this La Ferrari looks like it's off Timu. Please don't buy any of these. I mean, they are still the normal car. In fact, limited cars, limited Ferraris, and limited other brands as well are still, you know, the actual models. For example, this 458, free limited from back in the day, is not off Timu. However, all the on-sale ones are, you know, they're off, like, Timu, Shein, all that stuff. What are you doing here, man?
You what?
But yeah, at number 5, I'm putting the off-brand cars. They're not actually that bad. In terms of what other games have been doing, what's Audi called again? Audi? It's called Ringer. So if you guys don't know, recently Audi went in the bin, and they got the off-brand models. They don't actually look all that bad compared to what other games are doing in terms of off-brand models. These look pretty accurate. What the hell was that? Now, at number 4, now this is incredibly 50-50, alright? You either really like them, or you really hate them. At number 4, I'm putting any sort of, like, concept car. All of this, like, Vision GT, Vision kind of stuff. Let me find one of these joints, hang on.
6.5.
Like these. What is this? To be fair, the wrap makes it look quite good, but, yeah, please don't buy any of these. This isn't really one of them, but, like, I mean, like, what is that? Sorry, it's called Parrot. The Parrot 8 and 9. Yeah, any sort of these, like, concept cars, generally, you either, like, really like them, as in, like, you love them, they look so good, or you just really hate them. I'm one of the people who really hate them, unfortunately. You might like them, in which case, you know, I'll work it. But personally, they're not one of my favorites. That's why I put them at number 4 and not further down the list. Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? Next up, now, this one I think we can all basically kind of agree with, right? Electricity, electric cars, zap. Yeah, I can't lie, these, never, if you ever get the opportunity to buy one of these in real life, please do not. I don't really like these, you know. I don't like them in real life. And I don't like them in CDT either. First off, this is the Tesla Roadster, right? It's got no interior. Now, there are a few, like, acceleration glitches with the electric cars, but, you know, half of them don't work. Do you reckon it is worth the price? 700 grand? I don't think so. And obviously, you have things like, you know, the LA YouTuber car. This one I like to call the British YouTuber car. And this one it just doesn't have a name. First of all, right, half of these are Robux. There's an electric game pass. Let me find it real quick. There's an electric cars game pass. So the Model X, the Model S. Get those two cars. So you got the British YouTuber car and the LA YouTuber car. You need to pay. Well, see, this is kind of ironic because I bought it.
You stupid.
Yeah, if you don't already have it, this is really just not worth it. You could instead get maybe the hypercars or the race cars. Those are much better. Electric cars is just crazy. Let me know what you guys think of electric cars in the comments below. Obviously, future, innovation, you know, like greenery and everything. Yeah, look at that tree in the back. Yeah, that. Bro, this is such a rich server, bro. These two players alone, $1 billion. Yeah, see, this is what I don't like. There's buying the concept car and then there's putting such a bad color on it. I mean, his internet speaks for himself, doesn't it? No, I'm not gonna diss people's cars, but it looks awful. Now, number 2 is well, I did say you should buy this about 10 seconds ago, but please, I take that back. It's this, a Hypercars Game Pass. Now, the main issue with this isn't the fact that they're bad cars. In fact, they're the best cars in the game. They're off-brand. That is the big issue. They are off-brand cars. Recently, Koenigsegg got flagged, and now we are stuck. Where is it? Man said Eggerhuggy, you know. Wait, well, that's not a Koenigsegg, nor is that.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
The guy got his payback. Fair enough. See, as you can see, it doesn't look really good, does it? Bro, it looks blind. So the Hypercars Game Pass is a Temu Game Pass. Did you see that though?
We do not care.
But all the cars in the Hypercars Game Pass are off Temu. Have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. You look at the rear, you know, it looks alright. Looks like a Koenigsegg. You turn it around. I don't even know what to say. To be fair, the limited Koenigsegg's are still, you know, they still look like Koenigsegg. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these sort of like off-brand models. Obviously, they don't look like the real-life models, which is why I've put them on this list. But at the same time, the Hypercars Game Pass, they do include the best cars in the game. So for example, this Jesco, right, goes 326, fastest in the game. This is realistically the reason you buy this Game Pass. So in terms of cars you should avoid, technically, realistically, you shouldn't really avoid this. If you got offered one for free, you'd take it. I can't lie, what is that? Cars like this, no, please, no. What the what this is a deadly step here. Ninja Turtles. What is this? Interact. What the is that the real Kylian Mbappe? J Nay says quo. There we go. Rah. I've never watched Mutant Ninja Turtles, but someone please let me know what this is. Now on to number 1, the car which you absolutely should not avoid. Now this I think is worse than all the other cars in this list combined. It may surprise you how bad it really is. Normally you picture this car to be an absolutely amazing car in real life, but in CDT it's awful. The car in question is, well, you gotta pay £5 a month to get it. That's a start. The VIP Plus exclusive car. It is a SVJ Aventador. Now, in real life, those things are beautiful. In CDT, they've sort of just downgraded it 100 times. Now, funny thing, I don't actually have it. Anyone have this? I want to see that big purple VIP tag. But not only do you have to pay £5 a month, it is an off-brand SVJ, and from what I remember, it sounds awful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've cut the video here, mainly because this is about 10-20 minutes after I filmed the video, and there's a man with the big purple tag. So I'm gonna leech off his £5 a month and use his SVJ. Sorry mate, but this is about why you should avoid buying this car. So as you could probably see, it doesn't look like an SVJ much. The rear looks like it's got a bumper delete. Interior is actually pretty good. CDT, for some reason, when they make a car off-brand, they don't do anything to the interior. But as you can see, this thing doesn't really look good for £5 a month, does it? And then to top it all off, let me turn my volume up, and you guys can hear how this sounds. Please get off the top of the car. Yeah, that sounds awful. It's very high-pitched and just doesn't sound like an SVJ at all. And the reason most people like the SVJ is because of its sound in real life. So if it's not got a same sound in game, it used to have a similar sound, but you know, now it doesn't. How are you still on the car? I've done like donuts, I've gone like 200 miles an hour, you're still on top of the car. Okay, you know, this guy's not getting off, is he? Yeah, as you can tell, this thing isn't very good. So I'm gonna cut back to the original video and, in a bit. W, he loves my SC20. You should have heard what I was trash talking your cars so much earlier. I mean, with how much I'm earning from YouTube, like, I can't afford this, right? If you like and subscribe, I might be able to buy VIP Plus one day, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't care.
Bye.